I've been thinking about this painting I started at Breckenridge Park. Breckenridge Park is located in San Antonio, Texas, along the San Antonio River. Very early on, everything was working perfectly with this painting. The initial colors went down, I added washes on top, and I felt like I had a really good command of my tool set. After the initial couple of passes on the painting, I had an opportunity there to either get off the highway or just keep driving. And I decided to just keep driving. It's at this point that I kind of start searching for the right tool, or pushing them far past their limitations, or to the point of diminishing returns. One of my favorite tools currently, for example, is the humble chip brush that you can get at Home Depot for like $2. It has this very coarse bristle that, when applied to the surface, creates a sort of dithered stroke. But after a while, I noticed that it crossed a threshold, and it started to just look like a stamp. It started to look like something that was applied to the surface as opposed to being excavated from the need of the painting itself. Essentially, I was just applying texture versus actually painting. As a result, I think the painting itself started to feel more forced and less resolved. At the end of the first day, I decided that it needed a second day. So I came back the very next day to finish what I had started. Armed with my full scope of knowledge, 10 plus years of experience, and the best intentions in the world, I showed up and proceeded to overwork my painting. There were a couple of key moments or points that I specifically remember struggling with. For example, the way that the light pierces through the trees in the distance. I couldn't quite make out that pattern. I layered a lot of sky, layered leaves back over that, and over again. But still, I couldn't quite get it right. I must have tried 3 or 4 different approaches, everything from using a thicker, squeegee-like brush to apply thick daubs of paint, and go back into it with a thinner brush to indicate branches. I also brought in the old chip brush. After using a combination of all of the above, I eventually got to a place where I was content enough. But it was more of a settling moment, as opposed to the excitement of feeling like I had solved a problem. On the positive side, this was the first painting that I've actually gone back to a site and worked a multiple day session on. And so I think that's the push that I wanted and that I was looking for. And I walked away with that win. It's a small win, but it adds up.